You may be asking yourself, why is James wearing a dope-ass leopard print neck pillow? And where can I get one? Well, it's because this is how I be watching the show Shameless. And that's exactly what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be spying on Lip Gallagher's alcoholism in action, learning, laughing, and maybe acquiring a new neck pillow. Before we jump into the clip, if you're new here, my name is James. I'm a grateful recovering addict and alcoholic. I drank and used drugs for 2 decades, and I've been recovering since January of 2016. I post videos on recovery and addiction and everything in between on this channel. Feel free to subscribe, hit the bell, like and share to get this message out there. Scroll all the way down if you're on your phone to comment, and hit this drop down arrow to get down to the drop down description, where I posted recovery resources, my Patreon link, so you can see what I have to offer, as well as a link to this here exact leopard neck pillow. This video is a part of a playlist I'm making. It's alcoholism and addiction in movies and series shows. I'll post it up in this lowercase I card. And the show Shameless, I'm sure you're aware, but if you're not, is full of alcoholism and addiction. It's a long-running series about Frank Gallagher and his family, Fiona, Lip, and they all are plagued by alcoholism. Some are worse than others, and in this clip that we're about to watch, Lip Gallagher takes right after his father Frank. And although throughout the series drinks recklessly like the rest of them and Frank, he also in season 9, I'm impressed with his quality of sobriety. Film and TV have found that it's mutually beneficial for them to get these things authentic. The more authentic they are, the more credible and the more enjoyable in the entertainment industry, as well as the audience all benefits. And I've noticed that this show Shameless gets AA, the principles of AA, and just the AA message just nailed down damn near perfectly. And that's in the later seasons, the sobriety, but mostly throughout the season it's almost hard to watch because of the addiction and alcoholism. But it's a good show regardless, and there's a lot to learn. This clip shows Lip back in season 6, I believe, in the depths of his alcoholism. He's in Kevin V's bar, The Alibi, after getting expelled from college for getting involved with his hottie professor, Helene Runyon, played by sexy and elegant Sasha Alexander. He of course gets drunk when that hits the fan and just ends up destroying a car and assaulting a security guard, and now he's wound up in the daytime drinking at The Alibi. By the way, I found a neato site that shows the filming locales for all of the Shameless locations like The Alibi and the Gallagher house. I'll post that link down in the description. And since Lip drinks like a fish in this scene, I've decided to pay homage to my late Blackmore goldfish Whoopi Goldberg and let her watch with us.
Hey, no classes today?
It's a holiday.
It is? Which one?
Well, there's gotta be a holiday somewhere.
Bulgarian Independence Day.
Yeah, exactly.
Chief Joseph's birthday, too.
Chief fucking Joseph?
Yeah, he led the Nez Perce in the guerrilla war against the U.S. cavalry. Fighting to keep the land the government tried to steal away from his tribe.
In that clip, and in this one coming up, you can see Kevin and Veronica's surprise and disappointment as Lip is in the bar day drinking, and because he's always been the closest thing to collegiate potential that the Gallaghers have. He's sharp as a tack, but in this case, like many of us in the past, he is caught in the depths and the grip of his cunning, baffling, and powerful disease of alcoholism.
Government of the rich people, by the rich people, and for the rich people, so help me God. Chief Joseph.
Chief Joseph.
How you doing, Lip? You all right?
Barkeep. I didn't order vodka.
You want to get shit-faced in the middle of the day? Vodka is best. Believe me, I'm Russian. I know.
As you can see, he's still dropping that rando book knowledge, and in doing so, unintentionally reminding everyone in the bar around him of his potential and his intellect. Not only that, but of their own shortfalls likewise.
Is this about that lady professor?
Hey, can I get another?
Why don't you get out of here, man? Go back to college, learn something.
I'm not going back.
What?
Expelled. I got bored. It was costing a fucking fortune anyway.
Ah, the justifications and excuses our sickness spins in our own voices. Did you see how V reacted? That is the look of that genuine disappointment from an objective observer watching a smart, capable, logical young man just being deceived by his own mind. I don't know about you, but I have been there. I've been just blinded by the cunning, baffling, and powerful lies of my disease. And everyone around me knew, and we're often the last to know because we get yanked out of our denial when the desperation hits. Now let's watch as all of the bar patrons turn against Lip, probably because he's repeating their past mistakes.
Does Fiona know?
No, I mean, she doesn't have to know the day before her wedding.
Damn it, Lip.
You have got to be the dumbest fucking smart guy I know.
What? It's not like any of you deadbeats graduated high school, much less college.
Does the ass of that bar still feel nice and worn in? It should, because that's where your father always sits.
One of Lip's weaknesses, he resents the hell out of his drunk, negligent father, Frank, and Kevin knows it. Kev and Veronica, and the bar regulars, they know all too well of the destructive nature of alcoholism. And they've watched Lip's dad, Frank, for years in that same bar stool, wreak havoc on his life, his liver, and everyone around him. And they obviously don't want to see Lip do the same thing. Watching this, I am reminded of times in my own life where I find myself in dark, dingy dive bars with people like that, and they looked at me in my 20s, unlimited potential, and just making the same mistakes that they made, and they're still there at the bar or county jail. People ask me, what the hell are you doing here, man? Like, you don't belong here. And the answer is complicated. It's the disease of alcoholism is complicated, mentally, physically, socially, and just deceivably. A forked tongue will lie to you in your own voice, take you away from your potential. Question of the day: have you been in a environment? Has your addiction taken you to a less than suiting place for your own character and potential? Have you noticed that your addiction and your alcoholism, or both, takes you to these places where you don't even belong? And it's hard to see, but once I snapped out of it, there's been tons of places that I just didn't belong. Jails, institutions, and damn near dead, and dive bars and alleyways, and just all kinds of places that I belong where I am right now, sober, striving to be a good person and a kind person. So if you have felt this way and been in Lip's position before, leave us a comment for us to read and gain strength, experience, and hope. Scroll all the way down if you're on your phone. Hit that thumbs up if you like this video, and subscribe, hit the bell. Check out my Patreon link in this lowercase I card up here, and get your neck pillow. Get it while the getting's hot. And until our next video, keep it clean, keep it real, and keep doing the damn thing. Peace.